Namaste, namaste, and welcome to Wednesday Chair Yoga. And this is our first class of June, and we're doing a challenge of doing some yoga every day in June. Now, if you want to, you can do our chair salutations. And if you prefer, you can do a short practice of your choice. Move in a way that makes you feel good. Today, we're going to use perhaps a little support for one of our legs. So later in the class, I'll ask you to put your foot up on something. So a yoga block is ideal, but if you have a sturdy book or maybe a pile of books or a step that you might use to reach something in the kitchen, something of that nature, a little stool to give you a bit of lift. But for now, we shall pop that to one side. Just do a little centering. So on your seat, resting your hands wherever is comfortable, finding the support from the floor and the chair beneath you, and lifting tall, closing your eyes if you feel comfortable, gazing downwards if you prefer. Take a moment to step away from the other things going on around you, and bring your awareness and your attention to this time and this space for your yoga practice. Notice how your body is feeling today. Become aware of the areas that feel perhaps a little bit stiff or stuck. Notice at least one part of the body that feels open, soft and spacious. Become aware of your breath. And gently deepen your breath, drawing your abdominal muscles in to help you exhale, and then breathing deeply into the sides of the body, the chest, the back. Breathing out slowly, deeply, using that gentle engagement across the navel to breathe out completely. Breathing into the rib cage, the collarbones, the shoulder blades. Breathing out long, slow, and completely. A few more breaths like this. Sun salutations and their modifications are all about stimulating this center space just underneath the rib cage called the solar plexus. And it's great practice when the weather is warm or if you need to warm yourself up. So this first action of deeper breathing uses that space, and energizes it, makes it ready for our practice. After your next exhalation, gently drawing your chin towards your chest, feeling that length between the shoulder blades. And then if you want to, you can roll the right ear to the right shoulder and the chin back to the chest, and the left ear to the left shoulder and chin to chest. If you prefer to do different neck movements, you can choose to do that now. If you're happy rolling, just exploring how the sides of the neck, the face, the shoulders, chest and back all connect with our movement. If you want to do circles, making them maybe just ever so slightly smaller so the head doesn't go too far back behind the body. And when you're ready, circling in the opposite direction. Totally optional. The next time your chin comes towards your chest, allowing it to rest there for a moment, and then bringing your head back to center, opening your eyes if they have been closed. So Before we start our seated sun salutations, I'd like us to do some standing limbering. So come off your seat, just moving it to one side for now. We're going to do a standing limbering, then we'll do some seated sun salutation alternatives and some standing ones as well. So feet nice and wide apart, a little softness in the knees, finding that grounding as we bounce into the feet, and then from here, gently twisting from side to side. Let the arms be soft, the elbows soft, the hands and shoulders relaxing. Begin to activate your buttocks and the muscles of the abdomen to support your center. Make it feel stable, safe to move. If you want to, you can pivot on your toes, again, completely optional. But if you'd like to, just taking this sensation of twist across the hips a little. Again, firming the buttocks just slightly and the abdominal muscles too. If you'd like to, you can add a soft bend in the knees. Taking your weight into your heels as you bend the knees. When you're ready, you can allow your feet to come to steadiness, losing the bend and the pivot, and then just allow your body to sway back into the center, bringing the body to stillness. Noticing the effect of moving in that way. Hopefully it's released some tension for you, and then rolling your shoulder blades. Rolling your shoulders, not your shoulder blades. Although they do move, but hopefully not in a rolling fashion. Let's go the opposite way as well. Very good. And then we're just going to do a little wiggling. So hands onto the hips, soft in the knees, and just tucking your tailbone under slightly and rolling it away slightly. So we're tucking the tailbone under and then tucking the tailbone out. And as we do this, a little softness in the knees, just making sure you don't get any pulling sensations in your knees. A little firmness in the belly muscles and in the buttocks for support. If you want to, you can do a little bit more. You can release the upper body forwards and backwards a little bit as you move. If that feels good, you don't have to, but it might be that some people feel that that just gets the movement to places that it needs to go. We'll do one more. And come back to standing straight, just making sure that everything feels good. We'll do some of our chest opening as well. So we're going to breathe in as we take the elbows back behind us, opening the chest as much as we can, and breathe out, just folding forward from the waist, draping the hands forward. It's just the upper back we're interested in. Scooping the belly in, a little firmness in the belly and the buttocks. Breathing in, opening the chest, dropping the elbows, widening the hands, and breathing out, rounding through the upper back, chin to chest, scooping the belly in. Firm in the feet as you breathe in, and breathe out. Maybe now with a little softness in the knees, breathing in, you might feel that you need to use your tummy muscles a little bit more. Breathing out, maybe rounding just a little bit further down the back. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's do one more. Breathing in and breathing out. And we'll finish by breathing in, reaching the arms just up, and breathing out as the arms come down to the sides. Rolling those shoulders a little bit, giving them a bit of a wiggle from side to side. You can wiggle the rest of your body as well if it feels good to do that. And then in our centers, with nice softness in the knees, just making some shoulder circles by circling our arms. So moving the shoulders by circling the arms, keeping a little softness in the elbow, softness in the wrists, the fingers. Or if you prefer, you can make your hand very active here. You can lengthen into the fingertips. If you want to, you can begin to move with more of the body, centered by the strength of your belly muscles, your leg muscles, your buttocks, all being recruited to support. Making sure that we reverse direction as well. Allow your head to move as you move. So if you want to, you can look in the direction that you're going. If you want to keep a little focus on one particular spot, allow your eyes to rest there while your head and neck move. Let's do one more in this direction. And releasing the left arm to the side, whichever arm you were using is good. Notice the difference between the two, and then we'll soften the right elbow or the opposite elbow and do the same thing. So you can start quite small in your movement if you like to, and notice how different it is from the other side. And then whenever you're ready, using that strength in your center, moving more of your body, and it's whatever feels good. So there's no obligation to make a specific shape. Find what feels good to you. And we're going to reverse that motion. So going in the opposite direction. You can start small if you'd like to. You can start big, whatever feels good. Taking care to be able to move your neck, not keeping any rigidity there. Oh, sorry, my tummy's just decided to tell me it feels a bit hungry. It's lunch after this. Relaxing your arm to your side, and just taking note of how they feel, maybe rolling the wrists a little, shaking out the wrists if you prefer. I like to bring my elbows to my side, interlace the fingers, and just make figure of eights with the wrists. It can be done really slowly or a little bit more swiftly if you prefer. Going the opposite direction as well. And if you have arthritic wrists, I have arthritic wrists and thumbs, but if you suffer from arthritis, just taking care that the movements that you make don't exacerbate that discomfort. So you want to do something that maybe doesn't click every time, so that we're not having an impact on any wear and tear already existing in the body. So soft, gentle is what we're after. When you're ready, you can bring your chair or get yourself to your chair, and also your block or step support. And I'm going to put that underneath or just to the side of my right foot. So if I've got my feet almost together, not all the way together, but almost together, and that block by the side of my right foot first. And then sitting comfortably towards the edge of your seat, making sure your feet are flat on the floor and resting your hands on your knees, just taking a moment to allow your body to find that upright sitting position and to absorb all the information that we've given it during our limbering practice. Very good. Okay, so let's explore the seated salutation. And we're going to do this together quite slowly, and then we'll do it a few times so that everybody's got it down just right. So resting your arms down by your side to begin with, rolling the shoulder blades towards each other, lengthening through the crown of the head, maybe just engaging across the navel ever so slightly. We begin by breathing in and reaching the arms out and up, and then breathing out, bringing the palms together at the center of the chest. One more time like that. Breathing in, reaching out and up. Breathing out, palms together at the center of the chest. And then we're going to breathe in, reaching the arms straight up, but arms can be wide. Breathing out, drawing the shoulder blades down. So beach ball holding over the head. Breathe in as you lean over to the right side, very firm in your center. Breathing out back to the center. Breathing in over to the left. And breathing out back to the center. One more time to each side. Breathe in, press your right foot down as you lean to the right. Breathing out to the center. Breathing in, press your left foot down as you lean to the left. And breathe out back to the center. Then we're going to twist. Breathe in, reaching the left hand forward and the right hand backwards. Breathing out, return to the center, facing straight on. Breathe in, reach the right hand forwards and the left hand backwards, twist to the left. Breathing in, back to the center. One more time to each side. Breathing in, twisting to the right, arms are long. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, twisting to the left. Breathing out, back to the center. We're going to breathe in, reach up and look up. And then breathe out, bring the hands down to the center of the chest. Very good. Okay. So now we're going to lift the right foot. So here, if I show you what to do first, so we're going to breathe in, taking the arms up and lifting the right foot at the same time. So using the support of the block if you need to. And then breathing out here. And then we do the same thing. We're going to bend to each side and twist to each side, okay, with the right foot up. If you want to, so I will demonstrate two different ways to do this, but we'll do this version together first, okay? So when you're ready, breathing in, reaching your arms up, and at the same time engage the belly muscles and lift the right foot onto support. Breathe out, let your shoulders come down. Just one side bend to each side. Breathing in, reach over to your right side. Breathing out, back to the center. Left foot firmed down. Breathing in over to the left. And breathing out, back to the center. Twisting now, breathing in, reaching the left hand forward and the right hand backwards. Breathing out, back to the center. Twisting to the opposite side, breathing in to the left. Breathing out, back to the center. And then just straight up, breathing in, reaching the arms up. Breathing out, bringing the hands down to the center of the chest, palms together. And once you've done that, you can release the block, release your right foot from the block, take the foot down. We're going to swap our blocks to the opposite side. And perhaps when you're practicing at home, you'll have just one block on each side and it would be easier to go from side to side. Okay, so same thing on the other side. Breathing in, lifting the left foot up, firm in the belly, lifting the arms up, placing your left foot down on your support. Breathing out, shoulders down. This time we go to the left first. Breathe in, lean over to the left, press into the right foot. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathe in, over to the right. Still pressing down with the right foot. Breathing in, back to the center. Twisting now to the left. Breathing in, twisting to the left. Left arm backwards, right arm forwards. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, twisting to the right. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, opening your chest, looking up, hands maybe a little bit behind you if you can. Breathing out, hands down to the center of the chest, palms together, and then releasing your foot down. Very good. So in between our rounds, we're going to do a little forward bend, and then I'll show you how to put it together so you do a forward bend as well. So here we're going to breathe in, opening our chests, arms out to the side, and as you breathe out, hands coming towards the thighs, sliding the hands forward, rounding through the spine as you fold forward on your seat to wherever feels comfortable for you. Relaxing the back of the neck, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and then pressing your feet into the mat. Engage your belly muscles and just rounding through the spine to come up to sitting upright. Very good. So I'm going to show you a different way to do that. We've done this also in class, and you can then choose to either round down and round up or lever down and lever up with a straighter back, as you choose. So breathing in, taking the arms wide, opening your chest. As you breathe out, bring your hands to your knees or there or thereabout, keeping the chest open. Fold forward, lifting in the belly, lengthening through the crown of the head to wherever you get to with a long spine. Now, it might be that you want to go a little bit further down. That's okay. If you feel like you get so far and you feel the sense of needing to release, then you can reach towards the ground. But otherwise, you can stay up a little bit higher, rolling the shoulder blades towards each other, elbows perhaps quite close to the sides of the body. Check that the crown of the head is lengthening, the back of the neck is long, and then to come up, pressing into the hands, firming in the belly, lengthening up. The spine is long and straight all of the time, and we simply relax the arms to the side. Super duper. So there are different ways, and different ways suit different people. Making sure that you've got your block now by the right foot, just bringing the feet a little bit closer together, and we'll do our salutation practice again, just again. Okay, so starting by sitting tall, a little firmness in the belly, breathing in, reaching the arms up, lifting the right foot, placing the right foot on the block. As you breathe out, settle your shoulders down. Breathing in, bending over to the right, press into the left foot. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, side bending to the left, still pressing into the left foot. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, twist to the right, let the arms come down to about shoulder height. Breathing in, bring your beach ball back over your head as you return to center. Breathing out, twist to the left. Breathing in, back to the center. Actually, I don't know. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, opening your chest. And breathing out, bringing your hands down to the center of the chest. And float your right foot off the floor. We can take this opportunity to do our forward bend. So, excuse me, breathing in, opening your chest. And breathing out, either sliding or hinging forward into your forward bend. When you're in your forward bend, you can swap your block to the opposite side if you're doing a folding one. Then pressing into the feet, hinging or rolling back up to the center. And we're ready to begin on the other side. Breathing in, reaching the arms up, lifting the left foot, putting it onto the block. Breathing out, shoulders down, arms can widen. To the left first, breathing in, press into the right foot and lengthen over to the left side. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, lengthening over to the right side. Breathing in, back to the center. Breathing in, twisting to the left, reaching the arms to the shoulder height. Breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, twisting to the right. And breathing out, back to the center. Breathing in, just looking up to open the chest. Try to take your arms behind you if you can. Breathing out as you bring your hands down to the center of your chest. Neck can be nice and neutral. We're going to float that left foot down to the floor. This time, we're all going to do the hinging fold. So breathe in, take the arms wide. Breathe out the hands down to the tops of the bottom of the thighs, tops of the knees. And then lifting in the belly muscles, folding forward. Draw your elbows towards your body and back behind you to open your chest. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, almost like a cobra pose, pressing into the hands to come back to upright. We're going to do one more and fold a little further down. Breathing in, open the arms wide. Breathing out, hands to the tops of the legs. Breathing in, opening the chest, folding forward, elbows close to the body, shoulder blades working towards each other. And then from wherever you get to, just allow your body to drape, if that feels comfortable, into a fuller forward bend, relaxing the back of the neck. Maybe looking in that space towards the back of the chair. And in your own time, you can press into the feet, roll up or slide the hands to the tops of the thighs, and then hinge yourself back up. And we'll finish with a cleansing breath of breathing in, reaching the arms up, breathing out, hands to the center of the chest. Awesome stuff. Relax your arms. Just give yourself an opportunity to find a wriggle if a wriggle is needed, but then find some stillness and observe the effect of your practice. Very good. So I'm going to give you an alternative to this practice. So you can practice this one again if you'd like to, but in the alternative, there's no block. So if you know that, so I'll tell you what we're going to do and then you can decide. So this time, as we reach our arms up, when we breathe out, we're going to draw the knee into the chest and hold it with our arms towards us. So if you know that that action is not so comfortable for your hips, or it's fatiguing, then you can choose to use the foot on the block again. So that will be your alternative. And then we're going to do slightly different arms. Why not? Okay. So blocks at the ready if needed. And then we're going to do 2 cleansing breaths to start. So sitting tall, getting the belly muscles working, finding that length down the back of the neck and down the spine as well. Breathe in, taking the arms out and up. Breathing out, hands together at the center of the chest. One more like that. Breathing in. And breathing out. This time, breathe in, reach the arms straight up. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee into your chest using both hands. You can lean slightly back on your chair if that feels good. So you can continue to hold your right leg with your right arm, or you can place your foot down if you want to on the block. And we're going to use the left arm to make a big circle, breathing in and breathing out. So we're going to do one more like that, circling the left arm forwards, breathing in and breathing out. Then we're going to swap arms, so holding the right leg with the left arm and then circling the right arm, breathing in. Breathing out as you reach back and down. One more, breathing in, let your spine move, and breathing out. Coming back to the center, holding with your right hand again. Breathe in, lengthen your left leg, lengthen your left arm, and breathe out, bring your left hand down. We're going to release the right foot to the floor. Both feet are now on the floor for a forward bend. Breathing in, opening your chest. Breathing out, hands to the tops of the thighs. Breathing in, roll the shoulder blades towards each other, lengthen forward out of the base of your spine, lifting your belly. And when you get as far as you can go with a straightish back, folding forward to lengthen all the way down for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Press into the floor with the feet, firm the belly, round through the spine to bring the hands back to the tops of the thighs, then roll the shoulder blades towards each other, elbows close to the body to open your chest, and firm in your belly, come upright, breathing in, reach the arms out and up. Breathing out, hands to the center of the chest. Very good, lovely job. So this is a little bit more challenging. If you want to, you can swap your block to the other side to give yourself an opportunity, just in case you get a little bit tired holding the leg in, you can rest your foot down, and we'll do the whole thing to the left side. So firm in the belly, 2 cleansing breaths, breathing in, reaching the arms out and up, breathing out, hands to the center of the chest. 1 more, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, reach both hands straight up, and as you breathe out, draw your left knee in and draw your hands to your left knee. Hug it towards you to begin with. We're going to leave the left hand on the left knee. We're trying to sit as tall as we can and make 2 big circles with the right arm, breathing in as you go up and breathing out as you go down. Breathing in and breathing out. As you come to center, swap your arms, same thing on the other side. Breathing in, left arm circles. Breathing out. Firm in the belly, breathing in. Breathing out. As you come to center, hold with your left hand and lengthen the right leg and arm. Breathing in. Breathing out, back to the center. And just floating your left foot to the floor. Let's take a forward bend. Breathing in, opening your chest. Breathing out, hands to the tops of the thighs. Roll the shoulder blades towards each other. Breathing in as you lengthen forwards, chest open, back of the neck long. Breathe out as you fold all the way down. If that is something you want to do, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And then we slide our hands up to our thighs, breathing in, roll the shoulder blades together, hinge up, breathe out as you come to center, and then 1 cleansing breath, breathing in, reaching the arms out and up, breathing out, hands to the center of the chest. And then here, just relaxing the arms, maybe swinging the arms a little bit forwards and backwards if that feels good to you. Rolling in the shoulders if that feels good to you. Maybe turning the head gently from side to side. And just making sure that as you come back to center, it feels like you've done some benefit and not that you're holding tension. So when we do traditional sun salutations in a mat-based class, there's often a period of relaxation at the end of them, and that's what we're going to do now. So settle yourself a little bit further back into your seat so that you can allow the back of the body to relax, the arms to relax, the back of the neck to relax, the belly muscles to relax. And just close the eyes for maybe 3 long, deep breaths. Relax all the effort from your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Apologies for the cockerels. They do like to join in a bit of yoga. And then whenever you're ready, you can just simply roll your wrists, maybe roll your ankles a little bit. Just stir the body back into movement, because I'm sure that there are some that would be like, yes, let's sit for relaxation now. But no, we're going to come up to standing to do a standing version of the sun salutation as well. So coming up to standing, we're going to find our way to the back of our seats. And you can use your, sorry, I should have said that. You can use your block or a book or some kind of step. I want it to be something really firm and solid so that you can use it for our practice of sun salutations. Have it next to your right foot. I appreciate that I'm now the wrong way around. So I'm going to turn the other way around. So I've got it next to my right foot. There we are. And so we're going, before we do our standing practice, we're just going to do a little release for the back. So coming into a standing, Downward facing dog. Taking the feet back, a little softness in the knees, the weight of the hips into the heels, pressing down into the hands, lifting in the belly, maybe just swaying the hips from side to side or lengthening one leg and then the other. Finding length with the torso, but pressing down in the hands so that you don't relax too much into the fronts of the shoulders, the underneath of the shoulders. And then when you're ready, looking towards your seat, walking your feet in, making sure that your block is right next to your right foot. And we're ready to do our practice with standing. Oh, how exciting. So we want the chair to be there, ready to support if needed. And we're going to start with the arms down by the side so we can do a lovely cleansing breath. So breathing in, reaching the arms up, opening the chest, breathing out, bringing the hands to the center of the chest. We're going to do just as we did sitting, breathe in, reach the arms up like a beach ball and breathe out, shoulders down. So firm your belly and your buttocks. Breathe in as you lean over to your right side. Breathing out back to the center. You can always use the chair for support with one hand, breathing in over to the left and breathing out back to the center. Now twisting, breathing in, twisting to the right, soften your knees so that your hips don't feel the strain. Breathing out back to the center, breathing in, twisting to the left, breathing out back to the center. We're going to breathe in, opening the chest, looking up, and breathe out, bring the hands down to the chair. Very nice. So you can step your right foot onto the block so that you can put weight into both feet if you want to. And we're going to raise the left arm up and then go over to the right side. So a standing side bend, returning to the center, releasing the left hands down, hold the chair with the left hand, and then do a standing twist with the right knee bent. And return to the center. Very good. And then from here, we're going to step the right foot back as far as it will naturally go. So we've got long straight legs, the right foot's turned out to the right a little, and we can bend into the left knee and let the hips come forward. So we're pressing into both heels, opening the chest, and we'll do the same thing with our arm circles here. So doing a big arm circle with the right hand, letting the torso twist. Let's do one more. Big arm circle, firm feet, firm belly, firm buttocks. And then the same thing with the left hand. So legs stay the same, big arm circle with the left hand. You twist differently to the left than you do to the right because of the position of the hips. So don't worry too much about that. Coming back to the center, so you've got both hands on the chair, just squaring your right heel and then pressing off the left foot to step step it back to the right foot. You can do a downward facing dog. And here a little shimmer of the hips from side to side perhaps, or a little twiddle through the upper body, twiddle through the knees. And then when you're ready, looking towards your seat, pressing into your seat, walking your feet even forwards, and finishing with a big cleansing breath. Breathing in, reaching the arms out and up, looking up. Breathing out, hands together at the center of the chest. Very good. Okay, let's do the same thing to the other side. So we're moving the block to be right next to the left foot. And standing quite nicely. I feel that maybe we could do with a little bit more space between us and the chair when we put our foot up on the block. So see if you can get the block and your feet in a position that feels good to do that. So the block may be slightly ahead of your feet is what I mean. Okay, so same thing on the left side, starting with the belly and the buttocks active, the shoulder blades rolling together, hands away from the chair to begin with, a cleansing breath, breathing in, looking out and up, breathing out, hands to the center of the chest. Then reaching straight up as you breathe in. Separate the arms, breathing out, shoulders down. Just a simple side bend to each side, going to the left, bending to the left side, returning to the center, going to the right, bending to the right side, returning to the center, twisting to the left, twisting to the left, soft knees, arms at shoulder height, returning to the center, twisting to the right, soft in the knees, returning to the center. Breathing in as you look up, breathing out, hands down, and we can step our left foot up to the block. So here we want to start by keeping the right hand down, and we're going to breathe in, take the left arm up, and do a little side bend to each side. Right, breathing out, bending to the right side. I've done that the wrong way around, but don't worry about it. Swapping arms so you can side bend to the opposite side. And then we're going to twist. Let's twist to the left first. So twisting to the left and returning to the center. Press into both feet. Firm the belly and the buttocks on both sides. Twisting to the right, returning to the center. And then from here, we're going to step the left foot as far back as it goes. The toes turn slightly out to the left, and we're bending the right knee and pressing into the left heel at the same time. So we feel that strength, that support, firm in the belly and the buttocks. And here we're doing 2 arm circles, starting with the left arm circling back behind us and forwards. 1 more in this direction, this rotation, and then resting the left hand on the seat if you want to, making our big arm circles with the right side. I've lost all my words. Not to worry. Turning to face the front, coming up onto the ball of the left foot to twiddle the left heel, and then just soft in the knee, step the right foot back. So in downward facing dog on your chair, pressing into the hands, soft in the knees, a wiggle of the hips perhaps from side to side. And then when you're ready, you can look towards your seat, bend your knees a little deeper, walk all the way in. Take a moment. If you need a moment here, that's all right. But when you're ready, you can breathe in, reach the arms out and up, and breathe out, bring the hands down to the center of the chest. Release your arms to your side. Just give your shoulders a bit of a wiggle. Anything that feels good. Rolling your wrists, giving your legs a shake or your arms a shake. And after we've done this dynamic practice, we need to cool ourselves down as well. So we are going to sit for a little breath practice and go to relaxation from there. So if you want to gather your things, I'm just going to grab a blanket and a block and have a swig of water. So gathering the things that you need to make yourself feel comfortable for when we come to relaxation. And we'll do alternate nostril breathing as our cooling practice. So just organizing yourself when you're ready, sitting towards the front of your seat, relaxing your arms so that your palms are turned upwards. Your shoulders can relax. You can keep your hands open when that side of the body is open for breathing, and close your palms into a little fist when that side of the body is closed. Guys, I know you've done this before, so I'll keep my instruction to a minimum. Find yourself sitting tall, soft in the face and the shoulders. Take a moment to notice the effect of your practice, to notice your breath, your heart rate, and the feelings in your body. And then when you're ready, just gently deepening your breath, as we did at the beginning of the class, drawing the navel inwards and upwards to expel more air from the lungs. And then breathing deeply into the rib cage, the collarbones, the shoulder blades, lifting the spine tall. Breathing out long, slow, deeply and completely. Breathing into the sides of the body, the back, the chest. Breathing out long and slow and deeply using your navel. Breathing in this time, then closing the right hand, breathing out only on the left side, focusing on the left nostril as the left palm is open. Breathing in through the left. Close the left hand, open the right hand, breathing out on the right side through the right nostril, focusing there. Breathing in through the right. Closing the right hand, opening the left hand, breathing out on the left side. Breathing in left. Closing the left hand, opening the right hand, breathing out right, just engaging your navel to exhale fully. Breathing in through the right side, right nostril, right hand. Close the right hand, open the left hand, breathing out through the left, left nostril, left hand. Breathing in on the left. Left nostril, left hand, close the left hand, open the right hand, breathe out on the right. Breathe in right. Close the right hand, open the left hand, breathe out left. Breathe in left. Excuse me. Close left hand, open right hand, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close the right hand, open the left hand, breathe out left. Just one more time to each side. Breathe in left. Close the left hand, open the right hand, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close the right hand, open the left hand, breathe out left. And then softening both hands open, turning your palms to face down on your lap. Allow your breath to find its natural rhythm. Observe the effect of your practice. When you're ready, as gently and softly and quietly as you can, getting yourself ready for relaxation. So if you haven't already popped a blanket on, you might want to now, you may not. And settling yourself a little bit further back in your seat. So your back can relax. Making sure your feet are flat on the floor or with some support under them. Resting your hands wherever is comfortable. Allowing the eyes to remain closed. We're going to take some deep breaths, breathing deeply in and sighing out through the mouth. 3 more times, a long deep breath in, let all of your effort go. A long deep breath in, let your muscles begin to relax. Last deep breath in and surrender your weight down into the floor and the chair. Allow your breath to fall into its natural rhythm, bringing your body and your breath to a quiet stillness. Take your awareness into your forehead, feel it soften and spread. Feel the area around your eyes relaxing. Your mouth, tongue, jaw releasing. Move your awareness to the back of your body. Allow the whole of the back of the body to feel heavy, warm, supported, and releasing back and down. Notice the areas of space at the back of the body. Perhaps on your instep, the Achilles at the back of the ankle, the calves, the backs of the knees, areas of the low back or back of the body, back of the neck, back of the head, arms and hands. Just notice the touch of air in these places, the sensation of space around them. Allow them to soften a little deeper. Notice the areas of the back of the body in contact with support, the soles of the feet, the backs of the thighs and buttocks, perhaps parts of the broader back. Allow the body to surrender a little deeper in those spots, releasing a little further down. Notice the sensation around the front of the body, the coolness of air on your face, the sensation of the arms resting in the front of the lap. Perhaps the warmth of a blanket over you. Notice your breath, allowing it to find a natural but slightly deeper rhythm. Every breath in creates space in the body, draws in light, energy, prana, vitality, harmony. Every breath out softens tension, releases discomfort, relaxes your muscles. Allow your breath to fall in this rhythm for the rest of relaxation, relaxing a little deeper with every exhalation. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Bring your awareness back to your hands and your feet by moving your fingers and toes, maybe rolling your wrists and your ankles. When you feel ready, take a long deep breath in and stretch the arms, maybe stretch the face of the yawn, stretch the legs. Do whatever feels good. When you're ready, you can rest your hands on the center of your chest. Maybe give your head a little turn from side to side or shoulder to ear action. Chin to chest if you prefer. Just notice how your body is feeling compared to the beginning of the class. Notice if your inner sunshine has been activated by our sun salutations. And if you have a smile inside, let it blossom forth onto your face, opening your eyes when you're ready. Namaste, guys. I hope you have activated some inner sunshine, and I hope to see you next time as well. Namaste.